Oh, okay. Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for tuning into this video. Today, we are going to be cracking more geodes that we got from Jacob's Geodes. As you can see here in our bucket, we have quite a few left, even some pretty big ones there. But I'm going to go ahead and grab a handful and meet you guys at the desk inside. So here are the geodes I picked out to crack today. We might do a few more than this depending on how these 7 go, but we'll just have to wait and see. And although I hand selected these guys, there's no telling whether or not they'll be hollow. So we're just going to have to crack them and find out. But before we get to that, let's move on to the setup. We still have our big old machine vise connected to our pipe cutter that we're going to be using to crack the geodes. With the exception of this time, we're using a much bigger pipe cutter because last time I had a little bit of an issue with geodes not cracking. But we definitely won't have a problem with that this time. And as always, we'll be using our safety glasses because sometimes these things shoot out like rockets. So we're going to go ahead and load up our smallest geode of the day. Now the plan is to crack all of these geodes, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a look at the crystals while we're cracking them, but we're also going to be taking a much closer look after the fact. So definitely stay tuned for that. Oh, okay. That one kind of shattered. Oh, and we got some beautiful druzy inside of that. It's probably going to be blurry as all get out. We even have a little bit of an iron deposit in there as well. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. We'll have to find the rest of those pieces later. But for now, we'll go ahead and move on. Whew, this one is really fragile. Hear that? Gotta be careful, this one's probably gonna be hollow as well. Cool. Oh, we got a perfect split, guys. And it didn't even shatter. Oh, wow. It wasn't hollow at all. I'm not sure what we got going on in here. Looks like maybe a little bit of calcite and a little bit of colinite mixed in. Or I should say mixed in with the calcite. Super sparkly, whatever it is. Alright, so now we're getting into some of the bigger ones. I mean, that's at least twice the size of the last one we just cracked. So if this is hollow, it's going to look really cool. This one definitely doesn't want to give up like the last one did. Oh, got a crack. Let's check it out. The tiniest of cavities in there. Some really sparkly quartz though, that's for sure. This next one is definitely more of a pancake style geode. So I'm hoping that there's a nice cavity in here, but the odds definitely go down. As I suspected, this one is definitely solid. It's awfully sparkly though. So we haven't found anything too abnormal yet. hopefully we at least find something. You know, it always makes good for those close-up shots. Well, this one's already cracked. Didn't do anything too crazy when it did, but I'll just finish it off right here. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if you guys can see it right now, but we've got some colinite with calcite in it. That's really cool. Up next, we have ourselves a bigger pancake geode. Now, the one we cracked earlier didn't have anything in it. It was solid. So let's see if this one's any different. Oh gosh. I would say this one's hollow. It cracked right away. I barely put any pressure on that too. Let me see how much it's cracked. We might need to crack it just a little bit more, but I don't want to bust it into a million pieces either. Okay, so that wasn't as bad as I thought. It's gonna be in a couple pieces, but oh my gosh. Well, it's definitely hollow, but this was absolutely filled with that colinite stuff. And look at that. Ooh, I don't know if I should be breathing that in. Check all that out. That is a lot of clay. And last but not least, we have our biggest geode. Now this is one of those where it could be a pancake geode, or it could just be a regular geode. It's kind of in between the two right there. But we're going to go ahead and get this thing cracked and see what's on the inside of it. Oh! Looks like we might have some nice calcite crystals in there. Can't tell if that's calcite or not. It's reflecting back so bad that I can't hardly see the crystal structure. But whatever it is, it's super cool. At this point in the video, we're just going to jump right into our closer look / montage, or whatever you want to call it. Either way, we're going to turn the music up and look at some pretty amazing geodes.